I was going to take a day off, but we have an opportunity to pull some more shards. Hello, everybody. I'm Roadblock, and this is a Raid Shadow Legends video. And today we are back on the new free-to-play, the 2026 free-to-play. The free-to-play is still there, as well as my main account, but we're probably going to be focusing on this for the short time, right? Until we get some newer stuff going on in Raid, because on my main account, there's really, I'm not interested in a lot of what's going on. The Deck of Fate isn't interesting to me. I'm not doing the Titan event. So, we got a little bit of a lull here, and I'm going to focus on the free-to-play. And I did mention 3 videos a week now. Technically, I am recording these in the 3rd day in a row, but I don't know what the release schedule is going to be for that at the time I'm recording it. So this could come out a little bit later than it actually happened, and I apologize for that, guys. It's just kind of the nature of the way that things are going with my channel right now. Listen up, I just got a new promo link that you can use to follow along with me on my latest free-to-play adventure and get a free Elenaril, as well as 3 more powerful epics as you level up. Here's how to do it. Log out of Plarium Play and uninstall. Click the link in the description and register with a brand new email. Launch Raid and complete the tutorial. Go to your inbox and claim your first champ. Don't miss out on your chance to get Elenaril right after signing up, as well as Fayne, Uugo, and Tagoar as you progress through Raid. Click on my link right now and let's crush this together. Really quick though, I do want to kind of talk about something without really getting too upset about it, but mostly I just want to make sure that all of you understand one very, very important thing when it comes to this free-to-play. Everything here is my opinion, and I also want to point out that I'm not going to do everything optimally. That's not what this channel is about, because you're not going to be able to do. Who this video is for are for players that aren't going to do everything optimally, right? Not everybody can research and find the perfect promo code and the perfect download link. Are there better download links than mine? Absolutely. But I'm going to promote the one that is mine, right? That's the one that's assigned to me, and that's good for me if you guys use that. So that's the one I'm going to promote when I make a free-to-play account. As far as choosing Sun Wukong, I chose Sun Wukong because it felt like the best option that I was aware of. Cheshire Cat is probably a better option than Sun Wukong. I forgot there's a promo code for Cheshire Cat. So make sure you guys check that out. I don't know if it's still active. Like I said, I was going off of Hell Hades' site. I wanted Tholen, didn't get Tholen. We went with Sun Wukong. But on that note, right, these are everything that you're going to find on my channel is my opinion, and it's going to be a different opinion than other content creators. Doesn't make them wrong. It doesn't make me wrong. We're all allowed to have different opinions, different approaches that work for us. What I'm saying is not meant to be gospel. It's meant to be just help, right? Everyone needs a little bit of help in this game, needs a little bit of direction. And that's what I'm here to do, right? So let's talk about my successes so far. Right now, tournament, first place still. Last time I checked, it was by a pretty big landslide, but they are catching up, so not so big anymore, which there is time for them to beat me tonight, and that's fine. It's only an ancient shard. I'm not going to cry over that. I've gotten plenty of ancient shards. I'm already up to 17. 2 void shards, and what's this? Does it say 2x chances? Look at that. A new player surprise. 2x boosted summons is activated on your account. You have better odds of getting the strongest champions, but only for a short time, so be fast, happy summoning. So I've got 2x voids right now going on. I'm going to go ahead and pull, right? And this art relates back to another video that I recently made, and I wanted to touch on that because this was a popular comment that was written constructively, so thank you all. It is worth noting that early game, and I thought I emphasized this, but I guess I didn't. Early game, you want to pull every 2x, right? It's going to be the best opportunities for you to get champions, and usually 2x's always go with a champion chase or some type of event with it. So you'll get to double dip. You'll get extra resources on top of a chance to get a really good champion. Now, I'm not expecting it a legendary out of these voids, the 2 voids that I'm going to pull today, but a void epic would set me on a wonderful, wonderful path. You can see I'm being very efficient with my energy. I'm down to 10, right? I'm on top of it. I've used it all up. We can talk campaign. So you already know I made it through hard, and now I am part of the way through brutal. I think I mentioned this in a previous video. You could probably do Palace of Aravia, yes. If you could do Brimstone Path on hard, I've made it up through Palace of Arabia and kind of put my money where my mouth is, right? For clan boss, do I have another key yet? 1 hour and 20 minutes. So for clan boss, which is a very important part, but it's a focus of mine, but it's not like end all be all right now. I need 3.64 million. I'm at 2.42. My keys are a little over 1 million, but I did do 1 key into easy because I needed to do 1 million for a mission. So right now the mission that I'm on is one that I made a mistake on. Let's talk about that. There's a mission for champion level 5 ascension. Well, unfortunately, I ascended my Kale to level 5 already because I needed the power to get through hard. I should have only gone to 4 because now I don't have anybody that I can ascend to 5. It's too expensive to ascend Sun Wukong to 5. Same with Elenaril. And even the epics, if I was to rank one of them up, that will be hard. But what I probably will do, and this is not advised, it's a waste of resources, but just to get my missions back on track, I might 5-star ascend Pathfinder Kate, even though my intention with Pathfinder Kate is to probably feed her. She does have promise, but I think I have kind of more interesting, more reliable options than her that'll be coming along. So she just makes sense to kind of turn her into food. So we're going to rank her up to 5 and then ascend her, throw some ascension potions her way. It doesn't cost much to ascend rares, right? So if we look right now to get her to 4 stars, relatively small numbers of smaller potions that I can recoup very quickly. However, for like Sun Wukong, 9 of the biggest spirit potions, and I can't farm spirit keep very high. That's steep, right? Ellenarsl, same thing, right? We would need 15 because Sun Wukong is already up to 3. That is a steep ask right now for an account that cannot generate potions very reliably, and that's a lot of energy put into potion keeps when I haven't even leveled any food yet. I've just been progressing campaign and doing Fire Knight because check this out, my red dot's gone because I've collected all these rewards. So I have a primal shard, I have a legendary book, I've got a banner, a 5-star chicken, so we're actually making great progress towards our first 6-star now, and a big brew, right? So a big keg. Really good progress there. Not so much on, I thought I was going to have more relic materials out of that, and I don't want to push it because in order to keep it going, yes, I have a week, but I need about another 1,000 points to get the other 50 blues. And yes, there's some ancient shard. There's a ancient shard along the way, but I don't know that I want to prioritize the specific quests and anything like that. I feel fine just focusing on leveling, getting a 6-star as my next goal. I've been putting it off because, quite frankly, 2 5 stars has been more than enough to complete a lot of the early game content. And we did get a relic early here, the Unholy Grail that you get from the beginning. I'm just using it for the 104 attack. Sure, there's a chance that I could have a debuff on me and do more damage, but not like planning around that or anything. It's just a bonus, if you will. Challenges are still kind of going pretty well. Missions, I just mentioned, we're stuck on one particular mission. And then we, have a long way to go here in chapter 2 before we get to the Sacred Shard. Yeah, that's where we're at. I'm very happy with the progress, and my goal is to keep it up as best as I can and rotate and spend that energy where I can. So what am I going to do tonight? So after I'm done pulling these shards, my daily quests are done. Everything is kind of completed other than leveling food, and I don't have any energy to do that. So while I'm sleeping, my goal is to run Dragon at the highest difficulty that I can overnight using RSL Helper and hopefully come back to some reasonable gear that I can put on my champions. That's kind of my goal right now. Lastly, Apprentice Pass. We're right there. We are so close to the Apprentice artifact set. I've completed all of the challenge except 6-star, level 60, and Ascension of 6. That's gonna wait for a little bit. But yeah, that's pretty much everything that I have right now. There is some crafting I can do, but I'm gonna hold off on that a little bit. The mine is unlocked, but level 2 will come right now in this video. Boom. So the way that I do it, first 800. Oh, let's talk about who my 6-star is going to be. I am going to do Sun Wukong. For my masteries, my first 800 went into masteries for Sun Wukong. So Sun Wukong is a little bit stronger now. And then Sun Wukong is going to be my first 6-star. I made my decision on that. I think it's the right decision to make. He's just so powerful and so effective for me. The fact that he can self-revive makes him incredibly useful. I did get my Tagoar. I have a full cleanse with some healing. I've got a mini cleanse with some healing. I feel like I've got a pretty tanky team comp going on right now. So I would like to kind of build into that a little bit and try to focus around a Sun Wukong that's kind of a glass cannon. So hopefully I'll get some better gear to build them up. I've been very unlucky with my Ezio gear, Savage gear. You can see that the 5-star chest that I got was accuracy, right? Not ideal. The weapon didn't have any crit rate on it. The helm's really good. This is really, really solid. We have crit rate, we've got speed, we've got crit damage. Love this helm completely, but I am finding it a little challenging right now, and it's difficult not being in my clan where I get access to a deeper clan shop, so I could potentially get some better gear. So if we look at the clan shop, there's some accessories, but then we have artifacts is what was in play this week, so I could have bought some artifacts with some clan gold. I did buy some energy with clan gold just to kind of keep things going. I wouldn't have been able to afford the 5-star chicken, of course, but yeah, I am a little disappointed that I'm not in my own clan, which speed things up, but I really want to keep this more realistic for you guys. So without any further ado and discussion about the channel and my approach in game, let's pull these 2 void shards. So yeah, double 2x chance. I'm always going to pull during that in the early stages of the account. Here we go. Would love to see a really nice epic. Okay, interceptor. What do we got? Decrease speed. Okay. Sleep weaken. No, not that great. Decrease turn meter of all enemies by 15%. That could be kind of viable in arena, right? If I build her fast and maybe decrease the speed of the enemy. What do we got? Another rare and Glade Wolf. Interesting. A triple hitter A1 with decreased speed. Interesting. A provoke, but it's only 50%. Ally protection on all allies on a 3-turn cooldown. I don't know that that's that bad. For a brand new account, this is a solid rare. This is a solid rare. A defense-based void rare. What's the defense look like at level 60? 1233. Let's compare that to another rare. I don't know what the multipliers are, but Marquez was known as a bit of a rare nuker in her day. I don't know that she's really still that. Maybe it's because of the ability to double hit, but 1013 defense. But when we come over to Glade Wolf and we're looking at 1233 defense, that's pretty good relative to one, because I people just throw out and they're like, wow, that's a really high amount of defense, and it's like, I haven't had time to analyze every champion in the game and know what's high and what's not. So I don't know, I'm pretty intrigued by this pull. I don't know that they will be good enough for a clan boss team, but an early game clan boss team certainly. And I think, if I'm not mistaken, don't I have buff extension? Did I not? Yeah, I did. I pulled a Valerie. And if I get one rare book to land, I'm solid. So we could keep that ally protection buff up. Yeah, I don't know. I think that's pretty good. I'm definitely not going to feed Glade Wolf. I think Glade Wolf is going to be pretty good for me to farm. We have an AoE hit with Provoke, a tanky defense-based nuker, or not nuker, but a defense-based champion. Sorry. Yeah, I think we can work with Glade Wolf. I'm pretty excited about that rare pull. Not so excited about Interceptor. Interceptor's probably food, but Glade Wolf is pretty interesting. It's a really low chance, but even for early Hydra, just to get through one rotation, that is better than no Provoke, right? So, not too bad. Obviously not an epic, which would have been great, but you know, it is what it is. So, cool. All right. Well, now I will say, if they give me a 2x on Ancients soon, I will do that. I will pull all of my Ancients if that happens. So, cool. Well, there you go. That's the video, guys. Yeah, thank you all so much for your support. For those of you that have given me great positive feedback, and even negative feedback, but respectfully. Sweet. Thank you guys so much. I appreciate it. And if you're new here and you want to be part of a positive community with a respectful community, then yeah, consider subscribing. It's the best way to support the channel as well. Thanks for watching, and I will see you all in the next video. Take care.